The country's largest street festival kicks off in just a few hours. Taste of the Danforth. It features food from 150 vendors, live entertainment, a kids zone. More than 1.5 million people are expected to attend throughout the weekend. Souvlaki, already sizzling. You know, Andriachi sounds like it might be an Italian name, but today, Denise, I think you are Greek.
Well, everyone is Greek, isn't it? If you talk to my Greek neighbor, at least. Anyways, listen, Ken, it's hard to hear you because of the music and the dancing, but I heard souvlaki, and you're right. Coming up this hour is souvlaki. This is one of the largest and tastiest street festivals in the country, celebrating 24 years. We are live today. The setup is underway for Taste of the Danforth. There are a ton of folks down here already. There will be road closures a little later. This is the perfect weekend to be heading outside and getting your grub on, but you can have tons of fun too, and that's why we're here this hour, to try to give you some inside scoops on all of the fun activities that you can do with the entire family this weekend if you come down to Taste of the Danforth. But very weather dependent, right? A few overcast skies right now, and we'll see that risk for some rainy, wet weather throughout the day today and for part of tomorrow as well. Let's take a quick look at the satellite radar. We can see some of that active weather sort of skirting across parts of southern, central Ontario. It is going to be a weather story for us on and off across southern Ontario today, not only for some shower activity, but the risk of some isolated severe thunderstorms as well. Strong winds and heavy rainfall, definitely a concern. No watches or warnings right now, but that could change throughout the late afternoon and into the evening as well. Temperature-wise, it's quite nice, a little below the seasonal mark right now, but with the humidex around 28, 29, 30 across southern Ontario, definitely feels like the middle of August. Currently over at Pearson Airport, it's 23 degrees, a humidex of 30. Now again, flight traffic could be affected at Pearson a little later today with that risk of thunderstorm activity. We still see a risk overnight as we dip down to 18 degrees, but the middle and end of the weekend are looking good. So we'll talk more about the weather and more from Taste of the Danforth live right here on CTV Toronto at noon. Back to you, Ken.
Thank you, Denise. The Canadian pastor released.
Okay, don't be a bystander this weekend. Look at this incredible food. It's all here at the Taste of the Danforth. There are tons of vendors offering $6 platters and plates. George, you're joining me now. What do we have here?
Here we have traditional chicken rotisserie. We have fresh Ontario lamb chops. We have authentic kebab politico. And we have rotisserie pork shoulder, french fries, fresh daily baked bread, homemade tzatziki.
It looks amazing. I'm going to stop salivating. Will you feed me, sir?
Of course. Here you go.
Amazing. Rain or shine, you have to come down this weekend. More to come from Taste of the Danforth and your weekend weather, because we've got a little bit of an unsettled weather pattern happening in the city of Toronto. Keep it here. We'll be right back. French fries?
Denise Andriachi-opoulos joining us.
As if my last name wasn't tough enough, right, Ken?
Well, you know,
it has a nice ring to it, though.
Yeah,
I'm not sure they'll get rid of me today because I've already started to eat all of this food here, this platter that George brought. It's an incredible atmosphere here, and it's got so much heritage and importance to the city of Toronto. It's the largest street festival in the country. It's filled with food and fun for the entire family, and you know what? It's a pretty calm day right now, so come on down. Just be prepared with an umbrella, maybe, and keep your eyes to the skies, because if you don't want to be outside, you can be inside at Uzeri's as well. But of course, a lot of street vendors as well. George, you're here. I want to ask you, what does this festival mean to the folks of the BIA and the Danforth?
It's certainly one incredible event. I believe that it's the largest food festival, not only in Canada, I think it's in the world. There's nothing bigger. It's about 1.5 million to 2 million people pass through. It promotes culture, not just for Greek vendors, for our city is so multicultural. We have Japanese vendors, Asian vendors, Indian vendors, Canadian vendors. It just gives you a chance to try a little bit from everything. It also gives a chance for the people that don't really live close to the Danforth, and they can't really, they don't really want to come and just spend an hour for dinner, then drive an hour or 2 hours back. Some people make a weekend out of it. Some people come from the U.S. to come to this festival, so it's very, very big. It promotes all the local businesses, and it certainly helps. It gives a lot of credit to the BIA. Every year they're doing their best to ensure to get it better and better each year. As you can see, like this year you have a nice little kid station here. They're driving around. It certainly has evolved from the first year, that's for sure.
No, for sure, and it's celebrating 24 years. George, thank you so much. I mean, this is really an important part of summer in the city here in the city of Toronto, and George said it best. It's not just about Greek culture. It's about all of the incredible multicultural aspects of our city. You can see the kids are having a lot of fun. So these are some of the kid-friendly events that you'll find here. We're promoting Ferdinand this weekend at the Taste of the Danforth, and the movie The Kingsmen. So you'll actually find Kingsmen stunt doubles here. You could possibly go toe-to-toe with them. You could fight with them. We've got Murder on the Orient Express, so they actually have a murder mystery event going on here this weekend. And then, of course, the kids are riding the bulls and the Mustangs as well. So lots to do here at Taste of the Danforth. Very quickly, Howard, I've got 10 seconds. Come on in. I mean, you're the man behind a lot of this. What do you want folks to know this weekend?
Come for the food, stay for the fun. www.tasteofdanforth.com. It's got it all. We've got it all. Free entertainment, phenomenal food.
Opa!
Opa!
Okay, we'll have more coming up from Taste of the Danforth and more on the weather story. Back to you, Ken. X-Limit Entertainment is on hand to promote Kingsman, the Golden Circle. This is just one of the fun activities that can be happening this weekend at Taste of the Danforth. Live action shows, too. This is awesome. I've been learning a couple of things. I'm getting ready. I think it was all the souvlaki. I feel extra strong. Okay, we'll have more from Taste of the Danforth and a weekend weather recap coming up at the end of the show. Coming after you.
The Taste of the Danforth this weekend. Dangerous woman apparently standing by there.
Yep.
Denise Andriachi,
Yep.
woman of mystery and many talents.
I'm going to break. That's right. So I'm extra dangerous now. I have to thank Howard so much and everyone here. We've had a fantastic time giving you an inside scoop of Taste of the Danforth, celebrating 24 years. Okay, so something that was a huge tradition in Greece after every meal was plate breaking, but it was actually banned in 1969, but it's back today.
Absolutely.
Here and now. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Opa! Howard, thank you so much. You've got to get down here. I'm feeling a few raindrops right now. Okay, so today's not the perfect weather day, but the rest of the weekend is looking pretty good. 2,
3, kick, step, kick.
It's time for Canada's largest street festival, the Taste of the Danforth. In Toronto's Greektown combines incredible food with a wide variety of entertainment, celebrating Toronto's rich blend of cultures.
Well, the rain didn't dampen spirits at Canada's largest street festival tonight. The Taste of the Danforth is back for another year, with thousands taking to the streets of Greektown. Let's go to CTV's Miranda Anthistle, who is live in the heart of all the action. Miranda, it was quite the party down there tonight.
It really was the ride, and the rain, as you mentioned, didn't stop people from coming down and enjoying the 24th annual Taste of the Danforth. It takes place here in Greektown all weekend long, with tons of people looking to satisfy their appetites. Everyone is getting into the Greek spirit, from the sights and sounds to the Taste of the Danforth, and drawing people back year after year.
That I get to try all the food.
It's delicious.
From sizzling skewers to hefty gyros, there's no shortage of Hellenic cuisine.
We've had the chicken hero and chicken souvlaki and pork and some pita and tzatziki, lots of Greek food.
The festival began back in 1994 when a group of restaurant owners here on the Danforth were trying to figure out how to get people to enjoy their cuisine. They set up a variety of tasting tables, and the rest is history. Chris Karagiannis' family-owned restaurant has been here since 1971 and is the third oldest on the Danforth.
We started off with one barrel, and then we went to all this stuff here, and we got all the gyro going on inside there. We started with 3 people, and now we're up to 16 people working.
And it's not just about the food. Greek culture is on display up and down the Danforth.
This is how the Greeks really party, all right? So we're spinning some tunes for them right now, and as you can see, instead of breaking plates, we're throwing napkins.
Now one of the biggest street festivals in Canada, Taste of the Danforth attracts over 1.5 million people over the weekend.
Their energy and just being here with everyone, it gets you all excited.
Looking to make this year another smashing success.